transit, Mars plus transit, because not Mars transiting, the 4 planets going together in the transit mode. And 3 other planets with Mars are Sun, Mercury and Venus in the same house. So for each and every sign, I'm defining the effect as well. Capricorn, 17th of January 2026, the transit effect of Capricorn. Mars, Sun, Mercury, Venus in your first house, Capricorn. Mars, Sun, Mercury, Venus, the 4 planets transiting together in your first house, in your own sign. This transit marks a period of several days. Sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus in your own sign influences your whole manner of expressing yourself to others. You have a great desire to relate to others, and you are willing to make whatever personal compromises are necessary. Venus in your own sign make you feel rather unaggressive. In fact, you may even you may not even defend your own personal right. Instead, you may try to work out a compromise or evade any contest. Because your personality is filled with warmth, you project a feeling of social agreeableness, making a favorable impression and avoiding controversy. During this particular transit, you may be able to make peace among others, since you do not feel fighting. You're feeling to act and go between to help others smooth over their differences. This is a good time to have a good time with friends, take a vacation, do whatever you enjoy. Venus ranks pleasure above work. If you can get away to have fun with this time, you ought to do so. During this time period, you may attract other people, not necessarily potential lovers, because the yin action of Venus make people come to you. If you're clever, this can be your advantages. Do not attempt to use this energy to manipulate people, because this is not a long-term influence. At this time of the year, for approximate 1 month, you'll be able to recharge yourself. So speak for the year to come. You will become more concerned with personal matters and less with world at large. This period is self-centered in a positive sense, that it is born not of selfishness, but of a real need to look at yourself and find out what you need for further progress. Because Sun is the source of all the energy in the horoscope, because the first house is the projection of your personality. So this transit indicates a time when you project yourself with more forcefulness than usual. It is an excellent time for making an impression on others. But you must be careful, because you will not be especially sensitive to their needs. This is because of self-centeredness mentioned above. You're wrapped up primarily in your own concern, are likely to have very subjective viewpoint on most matters. For this reason, you may find it difficult to work with others during this transit. If you effort to work on some project with others do not seem to get anywhere now, perhaps you should defer them until later. First, you should take care of the proper business of this transit, which is to experience yourself in subjective frame of reference. Under the certain condition, this transit may also result in matrimonial problem, but only if there are other more serious transit. Nevertheless, this is not the one of the best time for resolving matrimonial issues. No. You have a great need to express yourself now, but it is a valid need. No purpose will be served by denying all your own needs in the favor of misguided concept of duty. There are times, this is one of them, when your first duty is to yourself. Then you don't fulfill that duty, you will be little use to anyone else. This should be a time of great activity in your life when you will work very hard to further your own interest and assert yourself among others. You have the chance to show the world what you can do now. This is the time. You come on to others with much more vigor than usual. You're more likely to make a great impression upon them at this time. If you are insensitive to other people, however, this can be quite difficult time for you. Relationship. Every relationship requires a bend, a bit to that need or demands of the other person. But you're not especially inclined to do that now. In fact, you will be much better off if you can work independently without worrying about how your action affect others. With Mars in this house, your personality is much more dominating than usual. But you're not interested in having a great power over others. As longer they don't try to dominate you, you're perfectly happy. As longer you're completely free to do whatever you want to do, to have your individuality acknowledged by others in whatever you do. During this particular time, you're much more of a fighter for your own right than usual. You will not let anyone take anything away from you, although you will not be especially irritable or touchy. You will fight if someone attacks you first. Your physical energy level is quite high, and you should be able to do a lot of work during this transit. If there are any badly aspected planets in this house, however, you should be careful of illness or accident. These planets are transited. This should be a period of upbeat, independent activity. Then you can work out a lot of problems and accomplish a great deal. This should be a positive time of your life. This is a good time for expressing your point of view to the people or presentation. You are able to put a great deal of yourself in whatever you say. So it is somehow more authentically yourself speaking. At this time, you have the capacity to re-examine yourself with somewhat greater objectivity and detachment than usual. Your mind will be more active. It is important to keep it occupied with useful project, because you can accomplish a great deal with your mind at this time. One effect of Mercury is that your mind and consciousness jump from issue to issue very rapidly, which may confuse other people around you a bit. You're not trying to be deceptive, but your mind is likely to move so faster under this influence that you seem to be constantly changing. Again, it is really the focus of your attention that change. Mercury does not settle on any issue for a long period of time. There is a Mercury's nature, which is one of the greater deficiency of this energy. You have to guard this because it never really get into any issue deeply. There is a Mercury. Try to control this tendency, otherwise people will lose their confidence in you, or it's a waste of energy. This usually means that you are becoming too involved in some mental problem. Try to relax and get your mind away from serious subject, something light and entertaining. Often with this transit, you will have a strong urge to get out and travel. Although it's not usually for a long distance, but this is fine. If it's convenient, you feel like doing this, you could encounter rather profitable and interesting experiences in your travel. Usually this is a good time to be involved in negotiation or contract discussion of any kind. Your mind will be quite clear if you keep it from running so quickly, if you know what you want. Capricorn, after 17th January, the task precaution chanting to boost your transit. The task number 1, do wear a Bodhaditya yantra and a silver chain around your neck. This will boost you up, give you power, status, prestige, honor, and authority, and money. Second task, do flow rice in the fast flowing river. 12 kilogram rice flow in the fast flowing river. Day should be Sunday. It will give you calm, peace, take away from negative energy. Precaution for Capricorn, refrain from keeping elephant-like statues. Rock, babooti, ash, taweez, shank, bell, any form of out-of-order electrical, electronic goods, mechanical goods, rusty things, unused mobile phone charger, cables, wires, empty bottles, chipped crockery. Beware of over-expenditure, over-investment. Beware of fine, penalty, punishment, and higher authorities in arguments and conflicts. And watch your temper, watch your word of speech and behavior. The chanting you must do. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Name. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Name. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Name. More you do it, more you achieve wealth, prosperity, power, authority, status, prestige, honor, accomplishment. You can take your astrological journey even deeper by downloading my free app. Just sign up and you receive a complimentary basic consultation as my welcome gift to you. But you'll have access to premium content. Weekly horoscope premium content, monthly horoscope premium content, yearly horoscope premium content. Yes, with transit effect, conclusions, task precaution chanting, very thorough report, weekly, monthly, yearly. Wish you all the best. Thank you.